I wanna see it, I wanna see it. I got a burning inside me, yeah. I don't wanna cool it down, no. This thing is hotter than fire. It's to see your kingdom come, Lord. Cause we fed up with the same thing. Wanna move to the realm of amazing. We wanna stop playing church and name thing. Wanna live with the glorious raining down. So much more to see. Surrender totally. We want all you got for we. But most of all we want, your kingdom come, your will be done. We will get out of the way. Oh nah. Your kingdom come, oh, your will be done. We will move out of the way. Tell your neighbor, if it don't look like Jesus, if it don't smell like freedom, if it didn't drop from heaven, choreographed by the Spirit.
We ministered at a juvenile detention center, and as I was talking to a group of teenage boys, there were a few who were just kind of mocking and being disruptive, and so I kindly but firmly told them to stop, and I shared the gospel with the whole group, and when I asked if there was anyone who wanted to accept Jesus, no one answered, but I could tell that the boy who was sitting closest to me was paying attention and he was really interested, and so my ministry partner kind of caught the attention of the rest of the group, and I asked just that one boy if he wanted to accept Jesus, and he said he did, and so we prayed and he gave his life to God.
When we were in Belmopan, there was a night service that we were at, and I felt like I had a word for one of the young members of our team who was actually from Belize. I shared it with her, and after the service, she had shared that other people had come up to her saying the same thing. And that really encouraged me to go back home and share about God with people around me the same way that I do here.
Originate in the spirit. If you don't line up with the word, make my spirit come alive. No need to apologize. Just move. See, after we've had an encounter, Jesus, we want you to stay and live. Habitation is what we desire. Oh God, something has got to give.
Something that God has really been emphasizing with me on this trip is ministering to Him first. Especially when we're in times of worship with the team, I've really been focusing on magnifying His name, loving on Him, and just praising Him. And that's when God has given me a word for other people on our team. So I'm focusing on ministering to God first, and then I can minister to others better.
One thing that's really cool to me is how even though I've done this drama so many times, different things still stick out to me. Like this year, during the temptation scene when I was fighting with Calissa, I really felt like God was reminding me how when we sin or fall short of what He wants from us, it doesn't just hurt ourselves, but it hurts those around us, and even those that we care the most about.
In my mind, I can see your throne and all mankind bowing to you alone, and I can see a million lives, and I can hear a million cries, crying, be glorified, crying, be glorified.
Before this trip had started, I felt really stressed and just depressed all the time. Like I had this weight that I couldn't shake. And while on this trip, I got to hear God speak to me, and He told me that I need to surrender it all to Him. And that's something I had really struggled with. But watching everyone just worship together and pray together, it's really encouraged me to surrender it all to Him and know that He could carry way more than I ever could.
During one of our worship sessions, I prayed over one of our team members, and I told him that God had a plan for him and that he didn't have to worry about his next steps in life To me, it didn't seem like anything had changed, but it really meant a lot to him because a week later, he brought it back up to me and he told me that it was really meaningful. And he told me that it was something that he really needed to hear right now in his life. This encouraged me because I'm not always confident in my words or prayer for other people. And God showed me that he can use me and he can speak through me even when I doubt myself.
Wherever you go, wherever